HadesOmega here. So I'm looking to buy some solar panels today, and I'm gonna add on to my system. And I found somebody selling some solar panels on Craigslist. There's some CSun 385 panels. All right, so I wanted to get the biggest ones I could. Okay, because I want to maximize. I want to use up as much space on the roof as I can. That's what I say. All right, and I needed solar panels that kind of match that match the voltage. All right, hey, HadesOmega here. So I'm looking to go buy some solar panels today, and I know, sorry, it's kind of hella dark, but hey, HadesOmega here. So I'm looking to buy some solar panels today, and I'm gonna add on to my system. And I found somebody selling some solar panels on Craigslist. There's some CSun 385 panels. All right, so I wanted to get the biggest ones I could. Okay, because I want to maximize. I want to use up as much space on the roof as I can. That's what I say. All right, and I needed solar panels that kind of match that match the voltage. All right, HadesOmega here, and we're here at Solar USA Network in San Jose. All right, and I just bought 3 of these CSun solar panels. They're beautiful. They're brand new. Woo! They're black too. Yeah, so this is where I bought them from. All right, so yeah, we'll just go unload them when we get home. But yeah, the van just like swallowed them right up, man. I'm gonna miss this van when I get rid of it, man. I'm telling you. This little strap here to prevent it from sliding out. All right, and just drive real careful. I gotta get gas now. So one thing I don't like about this van is it eats up a lot of gas. So that's the only drawback to this guy. I wish they had made like a hybrid version of this or something. All right, here's we go. Alright, hey, HadesOmega here. So I got the solar panels home, okay? So here's the story with this one. Okay, so I've had three solar panel system. It's roughly 900 watts, alright? Just shy of a 1 kilowatt for a few months now, and I've been using it for a while, and it definitely is enough to power the solar garage, alright? But it's not enough. I don't think it would be enough power to charge an EV, okay? And that's what I'm trying to do with it. I'm trying to supplement the power to charge an EV, or like electric motorcycle, for that part. And it's just not enough power. The power, if you have to recharge your car every day, it wouldn't be able to do it, okay? So I calculated that, yeah, if I could get by with a system that could fully charge the battery bank in like 2 days, okay? But unfortunately, sometimes it takes 3 or even like 4 days to fully charge that battery bank, because the loads are just too much on it, okay? So what do we got to do? We need more solar panels, okay? So here we go. And if you guys have been keeping up with HadesOmega's solar garage project, you'll find out that HadesOmega's kind of screwed up installing the solar panels. I installed it right next to like the second floor wall, is what I'm gonna say, on the first floor, okay? And so the solar panels are shaded until about noon, okay? So they don't make any power until noon. So once the shade is gone, boom, they made like a ton of power, and then 800 watts power, okay? And then yeah, so like I'm not getting the full potential out of those solar panels, because I'm only getting like half of the power. Basically, I'm kind of only getting half of the power, I'm not gonna lie, because like in the morning I don't make any power, okay? But yeah, obviously nude is when you're going to want to make the most power. But the good thing is I learned that by the time fall comes around and winter, we will be making more power all day, okay? So that's the good thing. But it's summer and we got longer days, so, you know, I guess it kind of balances itself out, okay? We get more power in the daytime in the summer, and then we get more power in the morning and the daytime we get more power longer in the winter time, so it kind of balances itself out, okay? So right now my system is like a 3 kilowatt per day system, all right? So I'm gonna try to double that. So what did I do? I bought 3 more solar panels. There you go. So I'm gonna make 1 more string with these. I want to make a system very similar, or I want to make a string very similar to the first string that we installed, okay, the 3 panel system. And this time we're going to install it somewhere on the roof that it will not have as much shade, okay? It may still be shaded in the morning for just a little bit, but it'll have a lot less shade where I put it, okay? We're going to put it right at the other side of the roof, okay? And then we're gonna connect it in parallel, okay? Because we're already kind of at the limit of the voltage, right? We're like 120, 130, maybe 140 volts already, so that's the max that my charge controller can handle, okay? So that's why we're going to connect these ones in series and then connect it to the other 3 panels in parallel, okay? So let's go check these panels out. Okay, yeah, so these are CSun solar panels, all right? Let's go, let me go dig up some info on CSun. I know they sell tier 1 solar panels, okay? What tier 1 solar panels are like, you know, the highest rated solar panels there are, okay? The big, you know, the big brands, like I think the other one that I had was Trina, okay? Trina is one of those tier 1s, okay? I don't know if Jinko is, but the Jinko ones are pretty good, okay? They're just as good as the Trina one. All right, so let's go check it out. CSun. I don't really know where they're based out of, but it says that they have 140 plus certification, 17 years of industry experience, 1,200 experienced workers, and a factory size of 200,000 square meters, okay? And it looks like they sell solar panels in USA, Germany, Spain, Australia, India, and some other, okay? It says the design production capacity of solar panels is seven manufacturing centers in China, USA, Turkey, South Korea, and Vietnam. Wow. Okay. So CSun is a very, very large company. Okay. They're like worldwide. I don't really know where they originate from. Somehow I get the feeling that they're headquartered in China. That's what I'm thinking. But from when I looked at these solar panels, it looks like they were assembled in America, okay? So like they said, they have plans for making solar panels in USA. So, and I believe, so this one was assembled in America. So this is actually my first American panel. I'm not sure the Trina or the Jinko ones might be made in America too, but one of them was made in Malaysia and one of them was made in Vietnam. And this one says it's been assembled in USA. In USA, okay. So let's go take a look at them real quick. All right. All right. By the way, if you wear a rubber glove, it makes it a lot easier to carry these solar panels, so you don't have to grip them so much. It's a little delivery person trick that HadesOmega has learned. But anyway, so here's the one that I still have in the car, in my van. It fits in here perfectly, just like the Jinko ones. They're roughly the same size as the Jinko ones. We'll go measure them, so we'll do. This one didn't come with a little thing on the side here, so it's kind of scratched a little bit. It's okay. But I got these brand new. I found these on Craigslist, okay? That's where I got them from. And you guys saw, I had that video clip of when I bought them. It was just this warehouse that they were selling them out of. The dude had like probably 10 more panels, so if I wanted to go buy more, I probably could. And he didn't charge me tax, so that's good too. All right, he just whatever the price he listed on Craigslist is how much he sold them to me for. So I got these 3 panels for $585. Okay, that's
a little less than 200 each. All right, so these are the most expensive panels I have purchased so far. Okay, but these are the most powerful panels, so you get what you pay for, right? And I wanted the biggest, most powerful panel. Okay, and I'll show you where we're going to put them in a minute. Okay, but anyway, here's the solar panel on its upward position. All right, it's pretty tall. It's as tall as I am. You saw how tall it is. There's a little serial number here on the side here. Okay, and then here is the junction box right back here. All right, and then these are the connectors. All right, the MC4 connectors. They don't have any kind of cover on them, unfortunately. So what I'll probably do is get like a plastic bag and zip tie it over there until we're ready to do the thing. Okay, let's go take a look at the back. So that was the front. So as you can see, it's a black frame. Okay, it's got a black aluminum frame. I don't know if it's double walled. Yeah, I think it is double walled. Yeah, it's double walled. Okay, they do flex a bit. All right, I think it's a monocrystalline. We'll take a look at the sticker. You can see it's got all these fingerprints and stuff on it. But yeah, it's a black on black panel. All right, so if you want what I had heard, actually I didn't want the black on black panels because look at the solar panels that are on the roof right now. They're aluminum colored, so it's not gonna match the other ones, unfortunately. Yeah, and the roof isn't really black, it's like brown. So yeah, but hey, I think $200 a panel is still not bad. All right, especially since these output 385 watts. Okay, so I think two of these is rated at 320 and one of them is rated at 340. Okay, so this one is 385. This is like you get almost an extra like 50 watts, you know, so that is good. All right, so an extra 50 watts times 3, that's an extra 150 watts. That's enough to power my refrigerator. My refrigerator eats up about 100 watts, you know, so that little extra power is going to go a long way. And then there's a reason why I wanted these bigger, more powerful panels, is because we want to cover as much surface on the roof as we can with just these 3 panels. Okay, all right, so let's take a look at the little information sticker here. All right, so this is a CSun. It says CSun Energy for Today photovoltaic module. It's a type CSun 385-72mm 5BB. I don't know what the 72 and the M5 BB are, but I think CSun 385 means it's 385 watts. Okay, so the maximum power it's rated at is 385 watts. All right, open circuit voltage 40. Wow, this is a really powerful. Short circuit current 10 amps. Maximum power voltage 39.5 volts. So it's like 40 volts, I guess. And then maximum power current 9.75. Max system voltage 1000 volts. So I think this should be fine. Man, let's put it in this. Let's go test to see how much voltage it puts out. I'll put it in the sun and we'll check. I think this might be too powerful, guys. So my inverter, the grow watt inverter, can only handle 145 watts max. Okay, so if this is putting out like 50 volts, it nearly puts out 50 volts. All right, so like, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of power. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna put it in parallel with the other one. I think the voltage will drop a little bit. That's what I'm thinking. If we put it in parallel, the voltage may drop a little bit. Because I think it's only as powerful as your weakest panels, right? Is what they're saying. So I tried to get a set of panels that was pretty equivalent to the ones that we got, but this is the only one I could find. And the good thing about this solar panel is I got this in San Jose. All right, I didn't have to drive hella far like the last couple. The last ones I bought. All right, I was just like, yeah, save some gas, man. Okay. All right, there's just something about tolerance, uncertainty of power. There's a fuse rating of 20 amps. There's the dimensions, 1982 by 1000 by 40 millimeters. It weighs 22 kilograms. And yeah, and then I heard these can withstand like a hail also. These are pretty strong panels. And also they're UL certified, okay? Or it says it conforms to UL standard, okay? Intertech. All right, and then yeah, all this warning stuff here. Don't touch terminals. Use 12 gauge wire at least. Assembled by Sun Energy California LLC. Okay, in McClellan, California. Yeah, they were. This was assembled in California. I don't know. Maybe all the parts came from China or somewhere else. But yeah, like I said, CSun is all over the world. So yeah, it's an American panel. It was assembled here at least. So yeah, cool deal. All right, yeah, so here's the plan. The plan is to, I know at the beginning of the year I made a video very similar to this. So the plan is to install a solar panel right here, okay? So see how these ones go vertically and it's kind of long, all right? This one is gonna go horizontally, okay? We're gonna mount this one horizontally. Just like this, but it's just going to be, you know, landscape, okay? You got portrait and then you got landscape, right? So we're going to install them landscape. And the reason I wanted the tallest panels as possible is so they wouldn't, so we could just stick them up there, okay? So they'll take up as much space vertically as possible is what I want. I didn't want to get a bunch of tiny little panels and put them together, okay? I wanted big panels like this right here, okay? And in my opinion, you get more money, you get more power for your money if you buy bigger panels, all right? The problem is, like, they're kind of harder to work with, all right? Yeah, so it's gonna go here horizontally, all right? And then there's gonna be a conduit, and it's gonna go to the other rail, okay? I'm gonna strap it to the other rail, and then we're gonna connect it in parallel over there, you know, where all the connections are. So we're gonna disconnect, yeah, we're gonna disconnect that, and then we're gonna use that branch connector that I bought. I knew I bought that branch connector for a reason, right? and we're gonna put these, we're gonna put this string. So these are gonna be in series, all right? And then we're gonna connect it in parallel to this string right here, okay? And so that should boost our current, and it should keep the voltage relatively the same, okay? Yeah, so I think these are putting out about 140 volts already, so I'm not really sure how much power this puts out. Let's go put it in the sun and let's find out how much. There's not much sun right now. Okay, yeah. Let's do this before I get burned by the solar panel. So that's one of the drawbacks I heard to be having black panels is that they get hotter, okay? And when they get hotter, they don't make as much power. All right, so that's a fact right there. All right, so I got the solar panel on the ground here in the sun. All right, I'm gonna go lift it up a little bit, just enough so I can. How about I just get under it? I'll hold it up with my head. Okay, you got it. All right, so I'm gonna go connect it. Go connect it. All right, there you go. 45 volts. 45 volt. Wow. Okay. 45 volts. And it's pretty much facing the sun. Directly. No, not quite. Yeah, no, 45 volts. That's how much we're getting. And it's clear day, clear skies, all right? 46 volts. Almost 46 volts. It's like 45.8 is what it said, right? So, yeah, I wish there was like a hold function on this or something. So there you go. That's the voltage check right there. I don't remember what kind of voltage. Is that open circuit voltage? Is what that was. So 45 times 3, all right? A lot. It's a lot of power, guys. So, yeah, it's like 140 volts or something. It's perfect. Think about it. Okay, so you guys got that? So 45 times 3 is like 135 volts or something, okay, guys? And yeah, so, but I'm not gonna lie, I think when I first tested these panels up here, all right, when I first tested those panels, it's like 45 volts, okay? 44, 45 volts, so they're rated at the same, okay? When I actually measured it in the sun, that's how much it's putting out, 45 volts-ish. All right, 44, 45. So these are perfect. These are a perfect match for these guys. All right, so I think this should be good. All right. this will just push out a little more current because it's, I think the panel is bigger. Actually, we got to measure the panel. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and measure the dimensions. The dimensions of the panels that I have on my roof right now are 39 by 77, all right? 39 wide and 77 long, all right? So let's check out how many wide. The wide part is the important part because that's the way we install them. Okay? And it's roughly 39, yeah. 39 and a half, actually. It's a little more than 39. But that's okay, all the panels are the same size. It doesn't really matter, you know? All right, it's 39 wide and 78 long. It's actually said 77, so these are actually an inch longer than the, that's probably why it makes a little extra power. It's a little bit longer, okay? They probably, you know, put the cells in a closer configuration. Oh, you know what? You know what I realized? That it's shaded. We should check the voltage on the one that's not shaded, okay? Let me go get the solar panel that's not shaded. This has a little cover, edge protector on it. That may have messed up our voltage check, so we'll go check that again. But anyway, with these edge protectors on, it's about 44 volts. Okay. All right. So it was 37 and a half wide. All right, and it was 78 long. 78 long. So they're almost the same length. They're almost the same width. They're half an inch longer, and it's an inch longer than the other one. So these probably these won't match up very well to the other ones. Okay. Okay. Right. We're gonna go ahead and do this voltage check one more time. So I've kind of tried to face it as close as I can to the sun. Really, the sun is like almost overhead. So, all right, here we go. This is the one that doesn't have the edge protectors on it. All right, so should be good. All right. Okay. 46.2, a little bit more, like an extra volt. All right, so the edge protectors robbed like a volt. Okay, but should be good. All right, so about 46 at the max. Okay, got it. So this one does not have the edge protector. For whatever reason, this one didn't have an edge protector on it. It would be nice if they all had them, so they don't get all scratched up. But that's okay. Okay, so that's that is the next chapter in the HadesOmega Solar Garage project. We're going to add more panels. Okay, so that just goes to show, you know, this system, the system that I built, it's expandable. Okay, like I mentioned in an earlier episode, it's expandable. We can add more inverters for more power. We can add more solar panels to increase the charger input. Okay, I think this can handle 3 kilowatts. And if we do get another inverter, all right, so my mom wants to power, here's the plan. My mom wants to power the dryer with the solar panels. And I told her, like, yeah, well, one thing, I need another inverter for one thing. We don't have enough power we don't have 240 volt power for it. And then, but yeah, we could totally do it. And then also I told her, like, yeah, we're gonna need more power, okay? So you know what that means? If I have 240 volt power, I can have a level 2 EVSE charger, okay, or EVSE, okay, and then we can like level 2 charge an EV. So that's pretty good, okay. So, and we'll have more power. We'll be able to power 6,000 watts, all right. Or we'll have an inverter on each, like, kind of different alternating circuits. So like one inverter could power, you know, one load, another inverter could power another load. Okay, it's a little tricky, man, but when you need both of them, when you need the 240 volt power, they work together. Okay, that's how it works. It's what they call a split phase. Okay, so they're the waves, all right, the hertz, the phases are inverted. Okay, one is inverted, so they cancel each other out, sort of. So okay, yeah, so that's the plan. We're gonna so this is the next evolution in this solar garage project. We're gonna power the dryer, and we're gonna level 2 charge an EVSE. Okay, and that's gonna require a little bit it's going to require another inverter for one thing, okay? So HadesOmega is going to have to do the shopping. We're going to go buy more of that, more super strut. All right, we're going to buy more super strut while I have the van still. HadesOmega is planning to get rid of his van, so I need to buy all this stuff before I get rid of it. It's like, I love my van, man, but like it's just getting old, okay? And I want something newer before I die, okay? That's basically it, all right? But yeah. But my van just swallowed these solar panels up. Like I was like, man, I could probably put like 10, 15 more of these solar panels in my van. It's crazy. So that's what I'm saying. I could pretty easily buy a whole pallet and then just stick it in my van, you know. That's what I want to say. Okay, so that's the plan. We're gonna install these up there, and then we're gonna add another inverter. All right. And I think if we do add another inverter, that means you got another charger. You can charge your battery even faster. I think you can charge 80 amps, all right? I think 80 amps is the max. I'm not sure. You can charge the battery at 80 amps, and that still leaves a lot of headroom. There, you can double that, because my battery bank can handle 280 amp charge, okay? That's a 1C. You can charge that bad boy up in an hour, okay? At 1C, okay? At 280 amps, okay? So like we can still add a ton more panels, you know. If I could somehow, if HadesOmega knew how to integrate it into the house's wiring, dude, we could power the whole house with this system, is what I'm gonna say, okay? Like 6,000 watts, that's a lot of power, okay? But then maybe you'd probably want to get a bigger battery bank too, I don't know. But yeah, the sky's the limit, man. That's all I'm saying. That this is like the age of solar right now. You know, stuff is getting cheaper and cheaper. It's only going to get cheaper because like they want like literally all the new houses to have solar panels. So like the solar panel industry is just going to get bigger and stuff is going to get cheaper. Hopefully, okay. So it's a good time to do this kind of solar projects, is what I'm gonna say. And if you could do it yourself, you can save a lot more money. It's just like HadesOmega. All right, HadesOmega out.